anybody in here watch the television show Mad Men or seen the television show Mad Men? Yeah. Well, for those of you who have not seen it, it's not on air anymore, but it was a show about the rise of the advertising age in the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. And we know we went from the 50s to the 70s because in the 50s the clothes were amazing. In the 70s they were really bad. But during this show, and the reason I loved it is because nothing depicts a rockin' push economy better than Mad Men. I mean, this was a time when businessmen and advertising execs, they ran the show. You could make up anything you wanted to about your product or service, slap it in an ad, and people couldn't wait to buy it. I mean, you could tell a woman that if she bought a certain bra, she would look just like Jane Mansfield. And if you are not as old as I am, Kim Kardashian. And men were not any better. Men bought into this idea, this kills me, that a little dab would do them. They really believed if they put a little grease in their hair, slicked it back, women would find them irresistible. And the one that I fell for, my personal favorite, was this apparatus that looked like this. And I believed if I took that thing and I stuck it right here for 10 minutes a day, I would have thighs who looked just like whom? Suzanne Summers, absolutely. Well, it didn't work. Those were the good old days, and they lasted right up until 2004. 2004 was the last year on record that our economy was at an all-time high. Banks were lending money like crazy. People were buying things off the shelves. Inventories couldn't be stacked high enough. I mean, you remember 2004. We all went to work. You could show up late, open the door, and the business just rolled in. I really think we should have a moment of silence for 2004. Because you got to wake up. Our economy doesn't work like that anymore, and for far more reasons than rules and regulations and truth in advertising. It doesn't work like that anymore because far more than our economy has changed. Our customers have changed. In fact, I argue that studying the economy now is secondary to really understanding today's consumer. They are different post-2008 and 2010. They are highly skeptical, well-informed, and squarely in control. They are no longer interested in what you say about your product or service. Instead, they're turning to their friends, their family, and even Google reviews. That's where they're getting their information. In this economy, your reputation is everything. Celebrity endorsement and traditional advertising just don't hold the power they used to hold.